One creature, where are you at, Mike? Like 10%, 20%? 10%. Get into a fight with 10 creatures, you've got skill number 2. You know how to use the daggers with an elementalist. The idea is that this is going to be, it's going to be intuitive. It's going to encourage you when you get a new weapon to try using those skills so that you understand how each one of them works. Not so that you're just handed a whole bunch of them because you have the requisite gold and experience. Mike's picked a fight with one of our native creatures here, the Doliac. It's actually got to be a little sad for you. Mike's favorite spawn is the Doliac. The mighty Doliac. So you'll notice that earlier, Mike talked to one of our scouts who gave him instructions where to head out into the world to help people. What these areas are is these are not specifically events, but these are areas where dynamic events would occur. So Mike is going to wander out and try helping out at these various places to earn favor with the local people. And while he's out in these places, he may see other events happening nearby that he wants to participate in. So here he can help the Shaman Fragier, who is the Raven Shaman. Raven Shaman, I think I'm saying that right. By fighting off the scales that are attacking the ravens, and also by collecting some of the eggs that have fallen from their perch. A whole lot of sacred ravens up here. Aw, you're such a nice Norn.
Well, you don't want to sound desperate. You want to sound passionate, but not desperate. And, they ask you, what would you like to do with each other? Don't say, like, oh, I'll do anything. You never say that. You always sound interested in, your question a little bit else.
All right, enough with the raven.
The whole interesting dynamic.
So Mike's going to head out into the open world here and see what we can see. You'll notice that he's approaching one of our waypoints here. And that as he discovers it, he not only unlocks the waypoint, he also gets a little bit of experience. In the game, we want to give you experience for exploring new areas. We want you to have we want the people who enjoy exploring new areas and finding those special little niches out in the world to be rewarded for that. Mike's also stumbled upon an NPC here who's been down. One of the things that we've talked about a little bit in the past is the ability of any player to resurrect any other player, or in this case, an NPC who needs their help. We've done away with a dedicated healing class, and instead, every player has the ability to resurrect, and every player has the ability to heal themselves. So you'll notice that Mike has a number 6 skill there that will heal him in the case of damage. I don't know why you need it. You haven't been fighting anything. You've been helping ravens. There we go. Go pick a fight with the Sons of Svanir here. You notice Mike's wandered into a dynamic event. Now again, this is not like a traditional quest from an MMO where Mike has to go and talk to the bear shaman who says, "Hi, help me, go kill 10 Svanir over there." When Mike wanders into the area, he sees that the Sons of Svanir are attacking. He gets the UI that instructs him on what there is to do. Mike already knows what to do and can just roll right into the event. So in this particular case, it's about clearing out some Sons of Svanir who are attacking the bear shrine. Mike's being helped here not only by some of the NPCs, but also by other players. Again, any number of players can wander into this event, and because it's dynamic, it will scale up or down depending on the number of people who are participating. We've been asked in the past, they're like, participating, does that mean just standing in the event radius? It does not mean just standing in the event radius. If the goal of the event is to push back the Svanir, you need to attack the Svanir in order to gain participation. But once you do, even if you only help a small amount, you will be rewarded for helping in this event. Everyone who participates in an event will be rewarded. Looks like there are 49% of the Svanir remaining. You must have attracted quite the crew, Mike. And down he goes. And back up he goes. All right, so I didn't have much of a chance to explain it there. One of the other things you'll notice is that when Mike loses all of his health, he goes into a down state. Mike is not immediately dead. He doesn't have to return to base. Mike has the opportunity to use some down skills in order to do a little bit more damage, help his allies, and hopefully rally back into combat like he did here. Use your heal, for sake, man. Heal yourself. Mike is a brave and stupid Norn. So in that down state, you have just a little bit of health left, where you're able to finally use those down skills to try and rally. If you do manage to kill an enemy, you will rally back into some semblance of health, from which you can usually use your heal. Or another player can come along and resurrect you, because as I previously mentioned, every player can resurrect every other player. You're down to 30. Oh, okay, all right, you used it. All right, I'm happy with you now. $9% to go, and down he goes again. And he rallies again. Seriously, Mike, the master of the rally. There we go. Now, because Mike helped out significantly with this event, he's rewarded with gold participation. He didn't exactly clear every. There we go. Again, every player who participates in this is going to get something. We show off in a couple of our events. You guys have probably seen it out in the demo. There's a big fight with Tequatl, one of the undead dragon minions. If you were to succeed in that fight, you would get a chance at a treasure chest, just like everybody. Everybody gets a reward. That's one of our big things. And I think that's actually about all the time we've got. So, saying goodbye from me, Matthew Bishop-Moore, and Mike never wants to heal Zataraji. Thanks again. We're going to have another demo at 5:30. Not quite sure what we're showing. Probably some of the high-level experience with the Asura and the Silvari. Also, if the lines are a bit too long here, we do have 10 more stations down at the Logitech booth at the other side. And we have PvP running pretty much all the time over at the Alienware booth. So thanks again for dropping by. Make sure to get a chance at one of the demos, and Guildwars soon.